This is the ultimate redefined for men.
Hello and welcome to Sports News. 8 teams participated in this year's Remita Corporate Champions Cup, which took place at the Mini Campus Stadium in Lagos Island. The tournament, which is sponsored by System Specs Limited, Nigeria's leading software maker, is targeted at bringing a measure of relaxation into the strictly business and work corporate world in Nigeria. Now, this competition is part of the sponsor's efforts to make numerous customers aware of its electronic collection platform known as Remita, used by banks, federal, state and local governments, corporate organizations and individuals for receiving and making payments.
It was all fun and excitement at the Campus Square Mini Stadium, venue of this year's Remita Corporate Champions Cup. Football lovers, journalists, dignitaries and participating teams were all present. System Specs Limited, sponsors of the competition, used the opportunity to showcase their electronic collection platform known as Remita.
We want people to also become aware of Remita, which is an electronic platform for making and receiving payments. It's clearly the easiest platform in the country today to receive payments.
Remita moves money in different directions, inbound and outbound, and we too are interested in investing in moving people from their workplaces to get them to use sports as a platform for health and well-being.
Simply, Remita makes it easy for you to make payments and receive payments. That's what we do, that's our main business, that's our core ethics, and that's what we do as a business.
According to the firm, Remita is a CBN-licensed electronic payment platform. It allows customers of firms using the service pay through a wide range of channels such as online, website, internet banking, mobile wallet, point of sale, or from any bank branch in Nigeria. Former Super Eagles goalkeeper Pt.4 was on hand to showcase his shot-stopping skills for charity.
These are good football players, but for one reason or the other, they have to make decisions to take to education, and now are in different corporate organizations where they hold some prominent positions. And events like this bring them back reflection with memory during their good days playing soccer.
The Remita Corporate Champions Cup is our own Champions League, where all the champions of those industries come together to play so we can have our own champions of champions. So this is the Remita Corporate Champions Cup.
Nestle PLC defeated UBA 2-1 in the finals to emerge champions. Competitions like this will no doubt help discover talent hidden in corporate organizations.
All is set for tomorrow's final of the Channels National Kids Cup. A research model primary school in Kaduna and Iyanugwe from Edo State will slug it out for the Under-13 trophy. Our sports correspondent Austin Okonapan tells the story of how they made it to the grand finale.
Different styles I've seen at the Channel National Kids Cup.
The first semi-final game of this year's Channels National Kids Cup was between Christ the King Primary School at P.O.T.Y and Research Model Primary School from Kaduna State. Game on, and it took the boys from Kaduna just 7 minutes to show they mean business.
And it's the first goal! And he does a Cristiano Ronaldo, jersey number 7.
Time was ticking. P.O.T.Y needed to respond fast. A long ball is sent to Kaduna's territory. Kufre Okon is chasing it, and this happened.
And it's true. Will he take it? No.
Straight red for goalkeeper David Adolphus. Penalty for P.O.T.Y. Skipper John Watford steps up to it and scores.
The captain scores. Let's see what Richard will do.
Scoreline stayed at 1-1, and during the penalty shootout, the woodwork stopper P.O.T.Y's Dan Isaac.
He misses. Final, come Wednesday.
Moses Godwin steps up and shoots Kaduna into the final. The second semi-final game between Iyanugwe Primary School from Edo and Delta's Nana Primary School was a cracker.
Some trimmings on the front zone
that are kicking off.
This game got spectators cheering from start to finish. Edo gave everything they had, and it paid off with this turning goal from Tor Juventus.
Beautiful goal from afar, and it's a Yanuge of Benin City, Edo State that has taken the lead here. Attack!
Indeed, his team attacked. Mine Advice snapped Edo back to reality with this header.
Great equalizer. Another lovely goal coming from Delta. Very, very beautiful response.
The ball in the middle of the park is being lost, and
in the second half, Nana's defenders went to sleep, and Enyanugie took advantage.
And it's 3-1.
Omeke Jerry pulled one back for Delta, but they left it too late. Game ended 3-2. Edo picked the tickets to the final.
Even after they have their reserve.
What a story it has been at this year's Channels National Kids Cup. The boys from Research Model Primary School, Kaduna, were the last to arrive, but the first to qualify for this year's final. And our friends from Enyanuge Primary School in Edo State almost declined the invitation to participate, but they've beaten Nana Primary School to also qualify for the final. We cannot wait to see the sort of final game they will give us on Wednesday. Remember, we told you that we're in the business of catching them young. From the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria, I'm Austin Okonakpan reporting for Channels Television News.
Nigeria striker Azizat Oshoala has won the Maiden BBC Women Footballer of the Year award. She beat Veronica Bouquet of Spain, Nadine Kessler of Germany, Kim Little of Scotland and Brazilian Marta to the honours. Oshoala was the highest goal scorer and the most valuable player at the FIFA Under-20 Women World Cup in Canada last year. The reigning African Footballer of the Year believes the award will inspire the Super Falcons to a successful World Cup campaign. Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi has given all invited foreign-based players a June the 3rd deadline to report to camp ahead of next month's 2017 AFCON qualifier against Chad. 15 foreign-based players have been called up along with 27 other domestic league invitees for the June the 13th clash scheduled to hold in Kaduna. Coach Keshi says Aaron Samuel, who is still involved with his club, is the only player granted special permission to report to camp after the deadline. Super Eagles skipper Vincent Iyama, who only recently won his 100th cap, is expected to lead the foreign internationals like Ahmed Musa, Ogeng Onazi, Kenneth Omero and Godfrey Obabuna, alongside some newcomers to camp in time to beat Coach Keshi's deadline. And that's it, the sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
This is the ultimate redefined for men.
On the foreign scene, the battle to push Islamic State's militants out of Iraq's Anbar province has begun. This announcement was made by a spokesman for the Popular Mobilization, a volunteer force comprising dozens of Shia militias. The operation will see troops and militiamen move southwards from Salahuddin province and seek to cut off ISIS militants in Ramadi. The city fell to the jihadists earlier this month after Iraq's army withdrew. Since then, government forces have been massing for a counterattack, and they say they have regained some ground east of Ramadi in the past few days. And the main news again. Petrol tanker drivers have begun lifting petroleum products from tank farms around Lagos. Following the suspension of the strike by oil workers, the situation is monitored by Channels Television, shows that activities at the tank farms are in full swing. The Federal High Court has ordered the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, to vacate the residence of Ogun State Senator-elect Buruji Kashamu. The NDLEA has, however, dismissed the court's order as inconsequential. And a combined force of government troops and Shia militia in Iraq have launched an operation to drive Islamic State militants out of Anbar province. And we've come to the end of the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Do join us again, same time, same station, tomorrow. I'm Bimbo Loede. Have a great night.